Hi everybody, I'm Carol with Free Spirit Arts. We're talking about the journal, the garden journal. The journal, yeah, I'm all about it. But can we just stop a second and appreciate these tools? I got them on Amazon and I intend to use them to clamp on the corners and not get those plier marks. Am I the only one? I get those plier marks and, you know, crimping marks. So they're called Soft Touch. I don't know what that says. It's all in a foreign language that I don't read. So I will link the link if anybody wants it, okay? So that was fun. I had to run out and stop my dogs from attacking the UPS guy so I could retrieve it. I'm playing, I know I'm jumping around, but when the creative juices flow, you gotta go with it, you know? We're still working on the folder for the inside, but I have it just about done, actually. I'm gonna show you my ideas, but I wanted to play with this. Originally, I had this for the front, and I really like it. However, I don't know where I could tear it and have it feel good to me. So I started playing around with other things. So let's back up a bit. I'm not stuck on this, so if I don't remember how it is, that's fine. Maybe even better. So this is layered with, this is a tablecloth that up until 20 minutes ago, it was bright white. So I sprayed it, on my spray bottle, but have a little spray bottle with tea and lavender in it and a couple drops of alcohol just so it won't mold. So I cut enough off to cover it, but I'm not sure I'm going to use it all. And then I sprayed it with my tea, and then I dried it with my dryer. So it smells good and it's dry. I'm looking to pad the spine. That's my goal. It kind of is too harsh right here. So I'm playing around with layers, and I was kind of thinking of this going more to the back and that beautiful trim going more to the front. I'm not sure I like that. I might make it just straight down the center. It's going to be gorgeous with whatever. I even tried putting this under, and I could dye it even. It just was, there's too much competition, the patterns and everything. This seems to go well. Don't care for the corners on this, but I'd really like to use it. That helps. I could do that. Now, I have to get these colored. I really can't tell. Come here. Can't tell if I like it until I get it colored. And I'm wondering if I need to age this a little bit or tear a little corner or something. I don't know. I love the texture and I love the color, but I don't really care for the shape. It's corner, 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 corner. You know, I don't care for that, which is why I tore this so random. This is a beautiful book. Really, when you have beautiful paper, that's so forgiving. It's just fun to work with, because even if you can't pull off your vision, you just can't seem to get it right, or for whatever reason, I would like to sew around both of these, making sure that I have a space for a hole right here for my latch. I thought about this, and if I do, I'll try to make this all one piece. But the bird kind of loses his beak. So I don't know what we'll do about that. I haven't found a spot for these envelopes yet, so I thought about putting them here. I just love them. That's okay. Then, I don't care for the color of this at all. But I thought about putting something in there. I do have a keyhole that I could use, and I believe it would be big enough to put, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, it would. Let me grab it and I'll show you what I'm looking at. There's a gal in our area that had a store, and she's went out of business, and so she's selling lots of scrapbooking things, and so I was lucky enough to find her on Amazon, or I mean on Marketplace. So I'm looking at these, I guess that round one. Let me pull it open if I can. I usually don't have much luck. Oh my. I don't know what the trick is. It must be hand strength, of which I have none. Well, let's use these pliers. Let's just put these puppies to work right now. Voila! Cool. So I'm thinking of this one. But I'm kind of thinking I might want to rust it, which means I'd have to wait a couple hours, or at least an hour. If I paint it, if I rust paint it, I wouldn't. See, I could do that. Is that right? Yeah. I could do that. Oh, I like that. The corners are going to be, let me grab those. I would have grabbed them ahead of time, but I didn't think we were that ready. I may have to have them in order to decide the whole thing. I have several different choices. Well, I have two different choices. Do I have four? I do. So there's these. And I could sure rust all of them. Oh my gosh, this is just going to be gorgeous, I think. Yeah, I'd have to rust that for sure. But it would sure tie all that together, wouldn't it? Gotta get my hand out of there enough. And it's soft, yeah. Okay, I will probably do that off camera. Maybe, I don't know. I have to sew it off. Well, maybe I could do it. Let me get rid of this. I'll just put it all back over there. I'm going to grab a piece of cardboard. Every time I look at it, I think, but what about a piece of cardboard? Do you have a piece of cardboard? Well, yeah, I do. I'm so glad you asked. I don't want a complete cardboard back. I don't think. I've done so many of them, I was trying not to. But what if I just have a cardboard poking out? Okay, I know this will fit. That was one of my primary concerns. So let me get this down. Okay, I like the way it's all inked. I am going to sew around these two. Just fast. I am concerned a little bit about the integrity of this paper, and I had thought even of putting a plastic top on it. I may decide to take a little scrap and emboss it. Not emboss it, I'm using the wrong term. Glossy accent, you know. Even sewing it, it really wants to fall apart on me. If I tug on the paper at all, it's just, yeah. Okay, one down. Hang in there, guys. This is how it goes. If I turn you off to do all this stuff, then you're not involved in the whole process, right? Now I'm just doing this little one, the text. I'm kind of squirreling around the edge so it doesn't look straight. All done. Now it's pretty fragile. May need to Mod Podge it. All right, so look at that. Isn't that cute? All right, so we could do this like so. We could even, yeah, like, yeah. So I'm going to remember this is about at this G. Okay. That's a good marking spot. I've got to trim some of this. It's just obnoxious. This is going to be an add-on, as will this. And I had really wanted to put some fussy cut flowers in there, but I'm thinking it's probably going to have to be after everything, if at all. I don't know what to do to preserve that. Let me get a little piece of it and Mod Podge it while we're talking and let it dry and see what happens, because I use Mod Podge when I'm making faux leather, and those pages, they stand up. I mean, they really feel like you've done something, you know, especially if you do both sides. Let's just do this little piece, and I'm sure it will protect it. But we'll do a test piece. Just, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Let's put it over here. What am I going to do with you? Okay, let's just do it right there. So, I like that. I like the way it looks. It's pretty plain. It could use a little personality. This would help. But if we put the keyhole there, where are you? Come here, you. If we put a keyhole right here, we really wouldn't need that, but we might want to use it here. Or even at the top. I really want to use it. You can tell I'm trying too hard. Sometimes you just got to let it go. Just let it go, Carol, let it go. We'll see. That can be after, I think. Yeah. But how does it feel? That's what that was my original goal. It feels nice. It really could stand some padding. This fabric is beautiful. This is the stuff that I got. No, I'm sorry, that's not true. I was gonna lie and tell you I got it on sale, but I didn't. I bought it at Hobby Lobby. And I don't think I got it on sale. I like this low because he's on the ground and I don't feel like I want him floating. But something is not jiving here. No, you can't do that. It's got to be, they've got to be together. Right at the G, remember? Where is it at? Right at the G. Yeah, I do like it still there. I like that this is poking out here. Maybe this needs to come up some. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so maybe that's what I'm not liking. Now the back is not going to look like this because it has this has an unfinished edge and things. So maybe this little thing will be what I need on the back. Okay, I do like that, but I don't love it. So let's get some cheesecloth for one. And I have a huge thing of it. Where's it at? Cheesecloth is just, I don't know about where you are, but it's so cheap to buy here in the US. And you can, a lot of times, find it in thrift stores from estate sales and things. I don't see mine anywhere. And I had a whole handful of it yesterday. Where are you? Well, for pity's sake. I don't know where it went. Did I clean up and put it away? I don't think so. Heaven forbid I cleaned up and put it away. Well, it should be right here in this basket. Because I don't even see my bigger part of it, so I think I gathered it all together. Okay. Oh, no, you're here. Ooh, yuck. Well, for pity's sake. Huh. Okay, I don't want to go forward without being able to find some cheesecloth somewhere. So, maybe I'm looking too hard. So let's focus on something else until I can find it, I guess. Love those. Do I have any more? I love these little pieces of, I don't even know what they are. They look like straw. They remind me of the farm. Well, guys, I'm sorry. I don't know where that cheesecloth could be. It's sitting somewhere. I shoved it somewhere out of the way. Darn it. Okay, so this is tentative. Let's look at the back. See, we'll have work to do on the back. We could put this right here, but I don't know that we'll put anything actually on the back. We'll see. Might need to, because it might snag your finger, you know? Okay, so I think I have that as a plan, at least for now. I'm not completely sold on it. But let's shift gears because I can't find cheesecloth. And you know, as soon as I sew it down, I'll find the cheesecloth and wish I had it. So there's no sense in hurrying. I'm going to just, there's lots we can do here. This is what I've done. These turned out freaking adorable. They have a little gusset. I don't know if you can see it really inside. Can you see that? There's one, and there's one. So I am thinking of putting the tomato one in the middle. Oops. This one on this side, and this one on this side. That way I have birds on both sides. Then I got to thinking, okay, so how's that gonna flip? This is attached to this, and I want it to flip this way. This whole thing is gonna go, which this is gonna go. That's not what I want at all. So I saved this so I could do it with you all. What I'm gonna do is, I have this little folder, I don't know what you wanna call it. I'm gonna take my scissors and cut it right below where this falls. Do you feel me? So now it goes this way. This has its own flop, okay? So this one will be dedicated to this. This one will be dedicated to this. I flip this. This big one, well, fairly big, like to here, will be dedicated to this, but this I will rededicate here. Got it? Okay, so let's cut them. Just don't cut the binding, Carol. That would be so bad. Let's just glue this before I lose track of what the heck I'm doing. I've done a folder like this in, actually I think it was the last garden journal, and it was about 8 months ago. Now this is what I'm concerned about. It's got to be right on the edge. So that's got a big flange to hold it, okay? This goes in the center. We may have to decide what to do with these. I really don't want to cut them. I'm gonna have to. They're gonna look like they don't belong. Well, maybe if they'll just lay down. Okay, then this will go, this one will go to this one. Okay. So this is independent. And you could put 2 of these flanges in there so you've got, you know, tons of places to connect things. I want this one down here. So I'm going to cut it. Oh, I already did. See how it flips? This one's going to go here. Let's just do it. I can't even glue down here if I want to because I don't need that piece for anything else but right here. So it's fine. I'm going to move it just a little bit. There we go. Right there to the edge. I think that's enough glue right there. It's going to stay. Okay, so we have 1, 2. Let's do this one. And I do want to catch that edge. Don't know where my, pardon me, don't know where my pen went. Oh, there it is. We're supposed to get winter-like weather. Whatever. Yesterday it was 70. Today we're supposed to get, it said winter-like weather. Let's check, see what's going on. I want it down low. I want it on the down low. So far, You don't have to be an engineering genius to pull this off. There's so many options, you really can't go wrong. You could put 2 of these in there or as many as you want, just in case you might want something, and then just use them to hook lace to, you know, or not use them at all. They're pretty. It's not going to hurt anything. But this space between the journals, I mean the signatures, it's always seems like a waste of real estate to me. So every time I make a journal, I'm always like, what could I put in there? That's originally what made me put one of these together in my last garden journal. Okay. See, no, it didn't take up any space. And look at all that. Even if the journal is closed, you could put a lot of stuff in there and still have plenty of room on the outside. I mean, on the inside. Love the tabs. Yep. Okay, what do you think? So we've got our bird and our tomatoes. Love that. Love it. Okay, so the cheesecloth has not appeared. What the actual heck? Did I get fancy and put it somewhere? I cannot believe it's not. It's a big pile of it. And I know I didn't take it downstairs. I do have some new stuff right here, but it's not dyed. Okay, I'm gonna walk around my desk. I bet it got pushed off. In the melee, you know. Oh, I found some. Not what I was looking for, but I think it will be enough. Oh, for heaven's sake. As soon as I turn the camera off, you know I'm going to find it. Oh, well, this will work and it'll be fine. I don't know. Should we punch some holes and put our... Maybe we better do that. Because that'll help me know where I can put this cover and all that jazz. So we're going to put a big hole. What color eyelets do we want? Gosh, I'd love to put these in. So why don't you? I've never used them before. 40 wide, 3/16. Okay, good. I don't have to guess what they are. After you lose the packaging, you're like... I did find out, though, that mostly that's all they make is 1/8 and 3/16. I don't think that's a... Gosh, see, I wish they would put the recipe on the backs. When I get to run the world, that's the way it's gonna go. Okay, here's my big one, and we want it halfway, which will be about right here. Let's do this first. This used to scare the tar out of me. It doesn't anymore. Probably should, but it doesn't. I have learned, though, to go in farther than you probably feel comfortable. So you've got plenty of distance for your tie, but not too much. I don't know how far that is, 1/4 inch. The end of my circle might be 1/2 inch. Okay, let's go all the way to the other side, which is right here, and coincidentally, it's at the top. But if you don't have them straight, doesn't matter. Does not matter at all. It will not affect the closing. And I went in a little further than I wanted to on both of them. Okay, this is the front. Do I like that? Where is the keyhole? I guess it doesn't matter because we have to have that on there, so it doesn't really matter where the keyhole, whether the keyhole fits there now. 3/16 it's A1. 3/16 is A1. I need to tell myself that. When I taught my son when he was, I don't know, 2.5, 3, I wanted to teach him our address in case anything ever happened. So I made a song and we sang it constantly. And I'll tell you what, that little boy knew his address. He could sing it to you. What did I say? A1, 4, and 1. I don't trust this thing. Every time I use it, I don't trust it. Even though I realize most of the times that it's fouled up, it's been my fault. Magic. Magic. And I even got it on the right side. Did I pull out 2 of them? No. If I did, it's hiding. Sometimes I put a little paper circle under here, but I don't want to today. Come here. I'm going to put some glossy accents or something on that because it's got just a little... Hey, why don't I just do this? I don't know how long it'll last, but let's just do it anyway. No. No. Don't I have any? Yep, I do right here. The text on them. Let's do front and back just for giggles. Just insurance. And I'm going to use Tombow. Well, yeah, I'm going to use Tombow. This glue is awesome. The applicator's great too. I like that it has a really fine tip and it comes out at a consistent rate, so just over the edge. And the tie or ribbon that I'm going to put on there will take up the rest. And so that'll just a little bit. It may come off, but I hope it doesn't. I don't know if this one will fit one or not. We may have to cut it. Oh, it looks like it's going to fit. Yeah, I don't remember where I got this, excuse me, Tombow out, but I sure do like it. So I've been crafting and videoing for 5 straight hours. I just looked at the clock. Wow. My husband hasn't, well, I guess we did see each other a little while ago. I went down to make a smoothie, which I need to take a drink of. I forget. My yogurt smoothie. Okay. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay. Now that we know that, let's get the tie and we can hold this tight shut so I can see the What did I do with my ties? You know, they were sitting right there. You know my theory about, oh, they are. They're sitting right here in front of me. Oops. You know my theory about fairies. Now, let's see. Oh, you know what? I'd rather have another, I don't know if I can change it now. We may have to have a ribbon closure now, because I was going to put a post on there. But let me put a ribbon on here for now, and I might see if I can't change it. Let's see. I like them both, so it isn't going to matter. The keyhole is kind of shabby-ish, so, you know, it's okay if I use a keyhole. I'm cool with that. This is that stuff, zipper binding stuff, and it's called Hug Snug. We'll just poke this in for now, and then I'll decide if I don't know if you can take those rivets out. Probably not. So I may go ahead and put a ribbon on each side. You know what I mean? Let go. Yeah, let's just do this for right now. And then I can cut this. I might have to cut this, and we can finish the closure. Yeah, see, I was going to do a post right there. I like them both, so it doesn't really matter. Happy with both, doesn't matter really. Especially now, because I don't think I can change it, so it really has to not matter. I keep wondering if I should put some batting or something under there. This I won't. It is pretty. I do have to trim this back side, but make sure the script is going the right direction. I do need to cut this, and I want to cut it now because I don't want to accidentally nick that lace. And I could. That actually could happen. One of these is straight and the other isn't. Where's the best cutoff point? Right in the center of this. I turned this both ways, this to the front and this to the front. And I think I just like it like that. And it is getting soft enough. Okay, this is gonna make a great hanging down tag. Now, if I'm sure I want that, which I'm not totally sure on this completely. So it's not going to get glued down yet. This is all kind of temporary. I want this under, I think. Where's our piece that we Mod Podged? Oh yeah, okay, we have to do that. Well, I guess we better do it right now. Better just do it right now. And by that time, this video will be over, and I will play around with this some more. And when we come back, we can just nail it down. So you know they use good ink. Wonder what kind of ink they had. This is like 1906. Completely different feel, you know. It's much better. I really like that. I'm doing that. I just don't think it would hold up. It will on the inside, but you know, if you drop it in the dirt or your grandkid gets a hold of it or, you know, whatever. It does, I don't mean for it to last for a whole lifetime, but it'd be nice if it'll go a couple years. Okay. Now we're going to have to take a break because these are going to have to dry. So this is a little shorter video, but when they dry, I'm going to go ahead and nail down the closure while we're waiting. So when you guys get back, that should be done. Some of these wishy-washy decisions should be made, so you don't have to watch me make those. Okay, I hope you're having fun watching the garden journal. I sure appreciate it, and I appreciate all your comments. And subscribe if you haven't. My stats say half of you watch and you don't subscribe. It's free. I'm not going to spam you with emails or anything. I don't have any way of knowing your email. And then that little bell on the right-hand side of the below and right of the film of the picture. If you click on that bell and then click on the all notifications, then it'll notify you when I post a video, so you won't miss if you're watching a series, you know. All right, let me know if you want to know about this cool tool, and I'll put the link below. Okay, let's all take care of each other. Thanks again for watching. Bye.